Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of PlayCabal. So in this is one that I decided to cut off my upgrades and all of that videos and get this one a priority because the team that's working on Cabal, they announced that they will be releasing episode 37, 38 and 39 in Cabal. I don't know exactly when, but it's in the works. And that means that you can prepare in some way for that episode depending on what you are looking for, or I don't know, if you are PvP, you have an additional merit mastery that you will get, and that merit mastery is how should I say it? It's mostly PvP. There isn't any, actually there is some kind of PvE in it, but it's really lackluster. It's like mostly PvP stats, so if you are a PvP player you will love it. So yeah, you also get a bunch of other stuff. So if you are looking for that merit mastery, start getting the merit medals, start doing the wars, get that wax. So once the update starts, you can immediately switch to it and start upgrading. What else you can do is, here I already purchased Arcana Laws, because in this 3 update you will get 3rd slot for Arcana, and since we can right now can only carry 2, I am carrying 1 defensive one, 1 offensive one, PvE. This is mostly PvP Arcana, but it also has PvE stats, defense rate, HP, so it doesn't hurt to get additional Arcana immediately once the update starts. That will see a rework, but let me kill this arena real quick. Also a couple dungeons, new rings, collection, but on collection we already have, if I remember correctly, Patriot Weekend. I don't know what they will do about a couple of these things, but yeah, we have for B4F in collection already those. I don't know how much they will change about that part. We also have some other stuff that's already inside the game, but yep, let's first go and check this one. Okay, so first episode will be 37. We are getting artifacts. I'm too lazy to download real Cabal to show you. I got a couple of artifacts there, and yeah, there's also exploration system. So basically you have 3 artifacts, each has its unique stats. They drop in Forbidden Island, so you're gonna have to run Forbidden Island if you want to drop these, or you can purchase them directly from players. But considering this will be a new item and everyone will want this new item, you are better to basically run it yourself and sell it at the beginning so you earn owls. So hopefully that's the method that you can do. Okay, so it will have 3 slots. It will be the same slots that you are using for sky crusts and all of that. Unique stats, random stats, you are able to upgrade this artifact, you are able to disenchant that artifact, and yeah, each artifact has set of rolls that it can roll, but as you can see, the percentage of getting all attack up is like 1%. because this is the best stat, and you have like 30% to get rest. Here is this defense. Cancel ignore penetration is here where is that. Yeah, basically just I will link these sites for Mr. Wormy that got the patch notes. I will link it in description so you can check it, read it to yourself. But yeah, artifact of dust, resist critical damage, PvP all skill up, PvP all attack up, PvP add damage. Yeah, basically this artifact desk is that drops in Archeon Arena. It is basically PvP item, and Mirage Island. This one is for PvE and gives penetration, ignore penetration, PvE critical damage 10%. That's huge. All attack up, great defense. Yeah, you can also go with HP. I think HP is might be a better option. Okay, so artifacts extraction. Yeah, basically you can extract the artifacts. Once you extract them, you get these crafting materials that you basically use to upgrade the artifacts, roll the stats, etc. So yeah, level 7, level 6. Here it is how it looks like to upgrade UI, whatever. But yeah, simple part. So you have 3 unique and 2 additional one that you can roll. So tuning, I will cover each, I think, once it's out. Once all the bugs are resolved, I will cover each. But here, this is something that you cannot prepare for, so you're just gonna glaze over it. Upgrading, yeah. Titles and achievements, this is all for artifacts, related to the artifact itself. Mandatory legacy, system that players can earn, coordinate, perform exploration tasks, go on the legacy entry to the new dungeon mandatory legacy. The schedule could be different, blah blah blah. So there you are earning some points, and by doing certain dungeons, once you earn, you get this artifact, and that artifact is used basically to enter this dungeon, specific dungeon, and do it. So basically that's the gist, and you have certain dungeons and how much points you get for these dungeons. And as you can see, Secret Base SCA 76, Purified Wood 70, Celestia 65, Mirage Island Awaken 65, Forgotten Bay 3F, etc. Frozen Cannon. And you also have these here over here, Labyrinth giving 80, which is great. If you can stack a lot of these and do it. So, Golden Relic. GPS, exploration level, number of reward chart, so you're basically getting the rewards. It's something like Battle Pass, basically it's rewarding you for doing certain things. Yeah, Golden Relic, which is used for entrances. Character brand 40 days duration, so you have 14 days to do this. Every dungeon is basically the same. It's just, I think it's just harder. The harder the dungeon is. Gave us another. Yeah. Basically, you cannot resurrect or use protection of verdicts in this dungeon. High level dungeon gives better rewards, but it's more difficult. There's a chance the boss from specific dungeon will spawn. There is a chance the boss will drop unique material item and drop table. So if you can do level 2, it's already better rewards, but the best ones are 5th and 6th level. You get Ultimate Course, Extender, Sports Course, Fragments, Baldur's Token, Essence of High Level Ruler, and Essence of Highest Level Ruler. But you can also get these in mid, like 4, 3. but here is the chart. And available for all levels. This is basically what you can get on every single level here. So yeah, rings will drop here, and titles related to this one, changes, mercenary improvements. So this one is also good if you're farming arena, if you're farming Glacius Inferna. You right now can use 3 mercenaries instead of 2. So there's a bunch of, like, you could farm and get an additional mercenary, just so you can decrease the time that you spend in those dungeons. Receivable for bingo event, we don't care. Change of purification, yeah, this petrification, blah blah blah. Collection improvement. So yeah, it's better for visibility. All attack up, you can sort things up, which is really great. Probably you should focus on a particular start first by utilizing this. Okay, yellow will be that you have fulfilled UI improvements, equipment UI. So yeah, this is, you will have this button. Right now Control I is for me the bind for me to open the inventory and bag. Otherwise you cannot open it, but once this update is launched, you will be able to open it with this button, which is great, I guess. It's a good update. It's quality of life improvement. Bikes, their inventory will also be added here, so for easier access. That's good. Good update. Context menu item for inventory. Yeah, this is also quality of life improvement. So Myth Mastery Stigma. So yeah, this is for Myth Mastery. I'm not yet that invested in this one, so I don't know if I will utilizing this part yet, so I don't think you can prepare for this unless, I don't know actually how this will work either. After unlocking all myth masters, so the stigma will be accumulated. The stigma applies for myth points. After all, the myth masters were activated from the past. Okay, so I see. And the contract will also myth master were activated. Okay, 800 rebirths. That's okay. These achievements are great. So 200 human him and 3 out of the line. Goat. Yeah, these titles are really great. Too bad it's really hard to do that dungeon. Maybe they will release event like they did for anniversary. Not anniversary, for the new year, where the mobs were like level 1 and you could beat the shit out of them. Fixes and changes. This is not really last word. Yep, that's about it for episode 37. So biggest point here is artifacts and rework. There is also this exploration one. Hopefully you can utilize it. And yeah, let's switch to episode 38. 7th pass. Everything will be in one window. Thank you. We don't need to switch it. Let me just close my... you don't need to switch tabs to see what the missions are, whatever, so everything will be in one window. Missions. You have a bunch of new missions, I think, like clear Dates dungeon, enter Force Wing dungeon, defeat dungeon monsters, complete quest, gain honor points, special coupon, imprint Starlink, Devil Tower, yeah, bunch of new missions it seems. The extra renewal, so this is quality of life, easy, normal, hard will be just one dungeon. So if you are wizard, you're gonna, it will be good for you to do, I think, these dungeons. I don't know, they will, yeah, I think it will. Hazardous Valley is also will be one dungeon. Manage. So the achievements for the new dungeons, nothing really special. Yeah, training books will right now work on any of those dungeons. Gives stain clones. Character binding, we don't care. Quest renewal. Yeah, so with this one you will no longer gain alls with the quests, but quests will be able to get you to honor rank 20. So that's huge update. You don't need to work for wars at all, or like this one. What else? Increase XP reward, so it should boost you to level 200 as fast as possible. But considering the rates on this server, it's really not that concerning to us. Scenario quest, we don't care. Quest renewal, blah blah blah. Quest change of alls rewards, yeah, so basically you will get a lot less alls for this one. Rebalance, not really something we care. They have their own rebalances. Blader got a little bit HP, attack. These are really minor, nothing really. And the server has its own rebalances, so we don't care about this. Merit Diamond, so this is the new merit system. It works the same as the previous one, but here it will be just, let me, so Demented Resolution, PvP all attack, defense, ignore penetration, all attack cap, defense. As you can see, everything is PvE, PvP, PvP, PvE all attack cap. It gives 50 attack once we PvE defense, ignore penetration, all attack cap 2, PvE defense, PvE ignore penetration. Okay. Subcategories: PvP, resist critical damage, PvP, PvP, PvE critical damage 5%. Actually, there is some PvE ignore resist critical damage 5%. That's also good. All attack up expansion. PvE ignore penetration expansion. Okay. That's cool. I will be ready for this one, so... Okay, so actually there seems to be also a lot of stats for PvE. It's not that much, but there is PvE attack up 120. Yeah, I will cover this definitely. I will be ready for the diamond. So it's good to start getting that Vexp and those medals ready. So slot opening, yeah, it will still use Chaos Cores, Divine Stones. We also need that merit medals for lowering the time. Main category, special master expansion, blah blah blah. You will need... Okay, that's special master UI for the diamond. And that you can reroll. But first let me check. So you need 100 tickets and 30,000 bucks for you to actually unlock. So you need to max out previous platinum insignia. Once you max it out, you will need 100 tickets and 30,000 bucks. Okay, we skipped too much. Merit, diamond. GPS warp, they added the new warps. Quality of life, newbie support. I don't know if they will, because they have, this server has much better support than this one. Newbie support, quick access button, blah blah blah, nothing really. Honor expansion, right now honor rank 30 is the max honor rank, and the amount of honor, it goes exponentially higher, so. But I don't know if you are gonna farm the merit mastery, so this should naturally go up by itself. And yeah, I'm guessing you should go for honor rank 30 because the title gives that each honor rank gives and upgrades. It's actually good upgrade. At least you're, even if you don't care about PvP, this is actually everything is PvP. Never mind. I was thinking it will be resist, knockdown, resist, down, all of those, because in the dungeons you're getting knocked down and stuff like that. Achievements, memorize, 2 new achievements, general shared, okay. 10 character slot, here, limit per account, combined level 2000 per account, which gives X, pet, skill, party, other additions. Dungeon entry warp function, we already have that. Midmaster UI revision, basic quality of life improvement, other changes. Elite unique equipment drops from some field monsters due to direction of the newbie support. Yeah, blah blah blah. Skill changes, adjustment. Not really what we care about, because production pollution changes. Yeah, changes. Force code drops. Yeah, so basically they're buffing the items that drop, so nothing really that is concerning this server. 4 lessons, request adjustment, 3 new 10. What? Okay, we have other warning message. Old, it requires 10. Oh, this is empty. Never mind. It requires the same amount, it's just it gives more empty once you craft. Collection system, yeah. Merit. Yep, that's fine. More fragments, which is great. Invincibility, protection character after resurrection. 6 excellence instead of 4. Hazard Wall is now 30 times, I think it's already 30 times on our server, so that's quality of life that we already have. Changes to the map. Other fixes, we don't care about that, so basically episode 38 doesn't really add too much. Gives this merit mastery, DX renewal, 11 pass, quality of life, so this is the episode that we are really hyped about. Pet appearance, so basically you don't pet appearance is just that, pet appearance and nothing else. It will stay like that. You can change it. The slots do not really matter. You will have pet anima, and yeah, it's basically a costume right now. Once this event goes out, pet cage, you can sell the pet that you get if you, I don't know, if you want to sell him. The appearance, just appearance. And the runes that you got for pet exp and all of that, it will be converted to force wing experience. So changes to existing achievement rewards, combined level 200, yeah, so basically combined level 2000, force wing XP 5%. Anima mastery, yeah, so basically you have, it will be the same system as in pets, but it will be here in Anima Mastery, and it will be account wide, so you don't have to transfer the pet anymore, which is really great if you're playing multiple characters, like you're switching. And we will have one additional slot, which is Transcendence. This is normal. This is Covenant, Trust, we already know about this, and Transcendence. You can get critical damage, all skill up, penetration, all attack up, cancel ignore penetration, strike attacks, damage defense, normal, cancel HP, ignore, defense. So, considering here, I think, well, all of these stats are great, all the three of those. Even all attack up is great, but it's not advisable to get it in pet, but 5% critical damage, 30% amp, 17 penetration. Yeah, it will need to be rolled. This one will cost you 300 million ounce to unlock this, and option will be costing force essences and also 2 more force cores. But I don't know if this is better because force essences are expensive. So what you can do now is farm a lot of force essences, prepare it, and once the people start rolling, you can sell it at higher price. So yeah, there you go. Save start slots. Basically you can add setups like loadouts of equipment, of slots if you have multiple ones, but you know, maybe a couple of rich guys have slots and multiple pets, multiple setups. I don't see myself in the next 10 years doing this, so that, but you will get elixirs, right? Maintain first gen coupon. We don't care. Yeah, presets. So you can build different presets. Maybe preset rank 2 for once you enter the aura in your character, so you can remove one critical ring and input critical damage ring instead of critical rate ring. That could be something that could be done, but I digress. New ring, which will give huge boost. But let's switch the presets, combine presets, yeah. So basically build your presets depending on the situation, but considering how much it's costs to have multiple equipments in your character, yeah. Tower of the Dead B4F. Yeah, this is a huge one. It will be really hard, but it gives a lot of rewards, most notably the Slots Extender Ultimate and Essence New Rune is defense 3, and 2 new rings. One ring requires Slot Extender High and one Slot Extender Highest. Slot Extender Highest should rise in price, but first someone needs to drop the ring. And Ring of Luck, critical ring +5, Dragonium equipment, no Demonite, so this dungeon will be really hard. Bosses, they look cool. This one is the coolest, I think. Maybe even this one. Skill Transcendence, I don't know. This is not something we need in this server because you already have enough points to invest in everything. So this is useless. I don't know if they will do something else. Damage amplifiers, basically you can use them in PvE fields and dungeons and in PvP activities once this update is active, and you have special inventory to keep all of these inside. Yep, damage amplifiers 8, campfire, you will purchase it, place it, and you will spend some time around the campfire and you will gain certain bonuses. SP, battle points, force wing X, kill exp, etc. For 30 minutes, exp 10%. All attack up. I think this one is the best one, red power. Get the red powder. 50 attack. Rune defense 3. Yep, I already covered that. It will give 100 defense, but it won't drop in that dungeon. Unique rings. Yep, 2 rings. Unique Muddy Undead ring, and to acquire Tempest ring, Tainted Soul of Undead, which is the ring that will drop itself, and Slot Extender High, that times 2, yeah. Crit rate 16%, crit damage 10, cancel ignore penetration 15, penetration 50, HP 100, all attack up 35, accuracy 150, so already this ring is huge upgrade. Blah blah blah, we don't care. It requires 400 million ALS or 20 Chloe's tokens to register to create this ring. And Hecaton's ring is ring after you get this muddy ring. Also the Heart of Hecaton and Slot Extender highest will give you crit rate, crit damage 20%, so it's like, I don't know, it's crazy amount. Let me check how much my Tempest ring is currently giving me. It gives 5%, and you're getting 20% here, so that's like 15 critical damage just by this. 30 penetration, 50 penetration slot, that stays the same. HP 200, 80 attack, and accuracy. I don't care about accuracy right now, but 80 attack, 30 penetration, critical damage 200. This ring is huge upgrade. Yeah. Registration fee is 800 million ALS, so you cannot use tokens, so this will be an expensive ring. Other additions, Tower Dead by achievement titles with PvE critical damage 4%, PvE defense 40, resist critical damage 4%, but I am actually too far away from this one. I'm still climbing to the end dungeons. Pet Animal Mastery, register 20 pets, gives you attack, you're into that. Dragonium suit, yeah, this is the collection. We already have this in the Cabal, my current version, both of these, so yeah, but the titles are also giving great rewards, so I'll see this completed by anyone anytime soon until some time passes because of the rings are necessary to complete them. Blah blah blah, we don't care, this shouldn't affect us, shouldn't affect other changes. Changes to secret base. Yep. Anima gem, mind power. Okay. Bit of overlay change. That's it. So yeah, this is it guys for the updates. I don't know, get your Kana, get your reducers, days for reducing time, your medal, your merit, your Vexp. This is basically get your force essences. I'm expecting they will be a lot more expensive than they're currently. So, but maybe you don't even need to, because if that jumps 4 scores, will jump 2, so maybe farm 4 scores and save them. Once the update starts, you will be able to probably earn a lot of money with that. Maybe that's just anticipation. Take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, this is it about the update. It will be a good update because we're getting 3 episodes in one update, so we will have a bunch of stuff to do. So yeah, if you have any questions, you know where to find me, and we will see each other with the next one. Bye!